1 year in the union as a pipefitter apprentice.
I can't do it. It is so crazy that it's already been 1 year, in the union as a pipefitter apprentice. And it's just crazy that time flies so fast. If some of you guys are new and you come across this channel or this video, I'm basically just documenting, my journey as a pipefitter apprentice throughout my apprenticeship. And of course, the duration of this apprenticeship is 5 years. So for the next 5 years, you guys will get one video, once a month, giving you a monthly update. And here we are, guys. We are in the 12th month already, which is awesome once again. So if some of you guys have been here watching the entire journey, I just want to say thank you so much. And I really hope that you guys received what you were looking for, watching all of my videos. So of course, for the month of May, as you guys know, I've been soldering on this job for a while now. And I gotta say that it has improved a lot. For example, in the month of May, I ended up, soldering an entire section all by myself. There's, 3 sections to this building. There's the west side, the north side, and the east side. I, by myself, ended up, soldering the west side of this building. There were over, 200 joints just in this section alone. It actually took me a few days to, fully complete, this section in the building. After I completed soldering the section, of course, I had to do like a air test. That is exactly what I did. The section that I had soldered on my own, I had put it to test. I put up the gauge up to 30 psig. And I can proudly say that there were no leaks. Remember, guys, this section alone has like over 200 joints. So I gotta say that was awesome. Another thing I did was go up to the rooftop of this building and do some layout. And the way that we do layout, for this building specific, that is new construction, we will layout is all digital pretty much. There's a camera that scans the floor for you. You have a tablet, that you control the camera. It has all the drawings. It has all the points of where, this specific layout has to go. What we ended up, laying out were the extensions for the piping that is going to be laying on when it's on the rooftop. That was pretty, cool to do because I could see how the piping is going to be, laying on these extensions and connect to the unit. And in a few months from now, way in the future, a welder is going to come and, weld the pipe that are laying on the extensions that I laid out. I also, of course, with the crew that was in, we had to install, these extensions for the pipe. So we had to drill, bolts into the floor. And something that I'm also getting more to do. And something that I'm getting more to do. Hold on. I can't speak. Hold on. And something that I have been, getting to do more of is pulling line sets. What that basically is, I'm pulling these refrigeration lines right into where the fan coil units are going to be, installed. You have to be careful that you do not put any kinks on these line sets. And if that were to happen, of course, we would have to cut off that kink. And it's not something small that it's easy, you gotta pull here. It's not that simple. You literally have to make 90-degree angles, 45s, 22s, weird angles that I've never ever seen. And we're basically pulling maybe 300 feet to 400 feet of just these line sets. And of course, we have to individually label each line sets. And that is basically what I have been doing, in the field. And now let's move on to what I actually been doing at school. And that is nothing, because school ended. For the last day, we just focused, on cleaning the hall, cleaning the welding shop, the classrooms, the hallways, and all that. And all the apprentices, we all had pizza. So the next school update will be in October. And to give you guys a quick rundown, of course, I laid out an entire section all by myself. And there was no leaks, so that was pretty awesome. I've also laid out, in the rooftop of this building for the extensions that were gonna be holding the pipe for the units. And of course, I'm learning to pull, line sets the correct way in the correct order that they have to be, set. Lastly, school ended. It was a great year. I learned a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate it, sticking along with me, on this journey, as an apprentice, a pipefitter apprentice. We're getting there, guys. Come on. And if you're someone who wants to get into this, your time is coming soon. Don't give up. It could take people, 2, 3, 5 years just to get into the union. And overall, just be patient because your time will come. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you guys next month with my update. But for right now, guys, have a blessed day.